Well, you joined us this morning from the shores of the Waipapa Dam area, and we're on the way to Ohakune, but we're taking a slight detour, so picturesque, more scenic view type of thing, and we'll see what we can see along the way. It's a beautiful winter's morning. It's a little bit crisp. It's 6 degrees, but the sun's out and it's fine, so that's quite nice.
I love the mist over the lake at Mankahino, which I think is Lake Maraetai. This mist could be due to geothermal activity, as there's been exploratory drilling that found temperatures reaching over 250 degrees Celsius. But that was several hundred metres below the ground. There's no surface activity visible, so probably not. I guess it's safe to say that Taupo is big on biking. Just how big can be seen when I stand alongside. The Taupo shopping area is good, with most all of the shops compacted into a central area, and parking is fairly plentiful. There's been a lot of work done along the waterfront. The main road used to go right along the waterfront, but now bypasses this, which has been turned into a 10 km/h one way to make it pedestrian friendly. Oh, I think I've spotted a special place for motorcycles to be parking. There is a vibrant cafe culture along the front now, and a bunch of interesting artifacts, like this carving for example. On a good day you can see clear across the lake to Mount Ruapehu, Tongariro and Ngauahoe, looking splendiferous with their covering of snow. Here's our great little parking spot, right in the heart of the cafes. After a spot of lunch, we follow the edge on Taupo Lake until we get onto Desert Road. Mount Ruapehu, Tongariro and Ngauahoe look even better when you get closer to them. So it's time for the obligatory photo stop. If you could please like and subscribe, it would mean a lot to me. That's Ngauahoe with its cone shape. Then from what was a sunny day, the weather turns to saturated humidity inclement tempest, or SHIT for short. I pulled into the gas station at Waiouru feeling a bit like a drowned rat. I stayed the night in nearby Ohakune with some good friends. The next day the sun was out again and I went in search of the Hapua Whenua Viaduct. We're going to be travelling along the Ohakune Old Coach Road, parts of which started out as a local Maori trail, upgraded in 1889 to be suitable for a horse to travel. Then in 1895 it was upgraded to a road suitable for a simple horse and cart, and in 1906 it was upgraded to a cobbled road suitable for horse and coach. If you look closely along the way, you can still see the cobblestones that were put in over 100 years ago. Because the north-south rail line wasn't yet joined in the middle, people travelling the 3-day trip from Wellington to Auckland would have to get off the train and travel by coach to meet up and board the train on the other side, on the other section, to continue their journey. The new viaduct was built in 1987. It's the longest on the main line at 420 metres long. The old viaduct has had restoration work done on it and is now a point of interest as part of the mountain to sea, cycle and walking trails. Then it was back on the road heading north up the western side of Mount Ruapehu, passing under the Makatoti Viaduct, which is 262 metres long and 79 metres high. Then a final glimpse of Ruapehu from the western side as we head on up home.